What's up, man?
We're here.
Intro brought to you by Disney.
Yeah, we pulled it together last minute. I think I texted Tony 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
See if he was available. I went to a convention today, did a little, bought some stuff, and met up with, Don May Jr. was there. He was hiding behind his display there, like the wizard. And I talked to him for about 40 minutes, and he told me some interesting things. So we might talk about that and go over some hauls, see what other people got. I mean, I was just watching Chuck's video about Steelbooks. He was talking about Synapse, and I reached out to him, and that's how it all happened. So we're here. I'm not expecting a big turnout, but I just wanted to jump on and mainly talk to these guys about what I heard and some. And I'm under no. I have no requirement not to say what he told me. I guess he would tell anybody this, but it's stuff that hasn't come out yet, and what kind of went on with some of these things that were happening behind the scenes. So I talked his ear off for 40 minutes.
So you didn't sign any waivers?
No. Yeah, I didn't sign no papers. And by the end of it, he was basically like, "I'm pretty sure he gave me this just to get me to leave." We're getting ready to pack up. He's like, "Hey man, let me give you a free shirt or something. Bought some titles or whatever. You're Frank Hooker fan. He gave me a shirt." I was like, "Hey, get out of here, kid." At some point,
you should have offered to help him pack up.
Yeah, well, he had some guys there, but yeah. Plus, we get to have Chuck on. Chuck just put out a video today. If you haven't checked that out, after the stream, go and check that out. Chuck is a huge Steelbook guy. Huge Steelbook collector, and he shows off his massive Steelbook collection.
Ridiculous.
So, yeah. But let's go through the chat real quick. It's going to be a long one, so everybody settle in. Spicy Fork Reaction. What's going on, man?
Hey there.
What's up, Spicy?
Yeah. Hall & Oates is here, man. What's going on, dude?
What's up?
Ready to go. Hall & Oates paused Killer Goats for this, so it better be good. Well, you're welcome.
The bar is set real low.
I know Chuck has seen that movie. What did you think of Killer Goats?
It was not good.
What? That's unbelievable. I can't believe it.
That's my review. That is all.
Yeah. I'm sure the guy's a nice guy. But, whoever made it, good is good and bad is bad. And that thing was bad.
He may be a nice guy, which is fine. I tell you one thing, he's a hell of a marketer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He got us.
Yeah,
he got our
true.
money.
He
got our money. That's for sure.
He got my money. I never even got my movie. My Steelbook never came in. So how bad is that?
I was talking about it last stream. I was like, by the end of the stream, I was like, I went from it's not good, you won't like it, to this guy should be in jail. Like it was fraud. That's the way I felt about it.
I wonder how Kane Hodder feels about it.
I know it. It's a shame.
Dude, that's sad. Just thinking that I feel like he's like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I am now. I used to be Jason. And now I'm this is what it's like one of those old wrestlers at like a convention or something. And they're like crippled and they have to like sign autographs for $2. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just sad. Just thinking about Kane Hodder having to be in that piece of crap. Let's see. Trini.
Hey, Trini.
What's going on, Trini?
Everybody's saying hi to Trini. Donnie's got the link. I don't know if he's available or not. Yeah.
He just sent me a message. He's having some internet problems. He said that it should be back up around 7 a.m. tomorrow, I think he said. He said apologize. He wasn't going to be able to make it because of the internet problems.
That's a nice shirt.
So. Yeah. Yeah. Nice price.
I think Chuck's got the Lost Boys shirt on.
Yeah. Toxic Coffin.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
Anthony's Horror More, what's up?
What's up, Anthony?
I only got 5 titles in when I was there.
I mean, it's better than me. I wasn't there.
Yeah. We'll go through these real quick. I just I really wanted to just go on and talk about that Don May thing. But I'll go through these titles real quick. I went to the Severn table. They were doing I think it was 3 for $60 for new titles and 3 for $50 for older titles, and it ended up being 3 for $40 older titles because it was Sunday. So I just grabbed 3 that I didn't have. how do I do this? Let me see. This is not Alan, so this is not the professional broadcast here. Let's see how this goes. Perfect. I ended up getting the Theater Bazaar, which is, I think, a Severn production. It's a anthology movie, but Udo Kier, I don't know anything about it. Anybody seen this one?
I get no respect at all. It's like Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, he does look like Rodney Dangerfield there.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
I'm excited to check that out. These I don't think are good ones. Zombie 3. Supposedly it's Lucio Fulci, but from what I understand, he got sick and had to be replaced very early on. So I haven't seen it. Like I said, it's 3 for $40. What does that work out to be? $12, $13 a piece. So grab 3. And Zombie 4, Claudio Fragasso. I'm sure it's not great either, but what the heck? Grab it. Then I went over to the Synapse table where I spent basically the rest of the convention. I haven't seen this one either. Don't even know. It's a documentary of some kind. I don't even know what it's about, but I just saw it there and grabbed it. Invaluable, the true story of an epic artist. Anybody know anything about this one?
Yeah, it's a Evil Dead documentary. They talk about really about like the special effects and what was done. And
oh hell.
Yeah, I think I've got that coming. I'm still waiting on mine to show up.
I actually they have a Blu-ray, a burned Blu-ray of it was the initial release of it, which came with a vial of dirt from the original location, about yay big.
Oh, there you go.
I had to have the dirt.
Yeah, that's why you got it. I'm sure the dirt. And I waited forever to grab this, but I knew going to this convention today I was going to get it. I know it's probably running low by now, but everybody already got this already. But I got the Kindred Steelbook.
Yeah, man, that's a nice release.
Yeah, it's a great release. And we always say, like, man, these things are really heavy duty Steelbooks.
They are.
I'm not a Steelbook guy. Chuck's not a Steelbook guy, but sometimes you just got to do it.
I'm a huge Steelbook guy. You saw my video. I have a collection.
Yeah, massive collection. Absolutely. Chuck did a video today where he's trying to lose subscribers. So definitely check that out over at GoreForever.com. They're talking all that shit.
It's not gonna argue that.
Oh, all right. Let me get back to the normal layout here. But I was talking to Don May about all manner of things. I talked to him about this 4K, revolution that's happening, and he's like, he explained what we all kind of know, that 4K not only doesn't help some of this older stuff like 16 millimeters, sometimes it can hurt and make it look even worse. So he talked about the basket case. I asked him about basket case, why he didn't do basket case. He said, well, first of all, the prints he was found were not great quality. Plus, Frank Henenlotter owned it and all that stuff. But he said he didn't think he could get a really good transfer out of it. I guess I don't know how they made that arrow look so good, but he said somebody might be working on a 4K of it, and it makes no sense. And it's the same with all this other stuff, So I always thought that was interesting, like why a 16 millimeter in 4K. And he said in a lot of cases, sometimes it will make it even worse, looking. Than even a Blu-ray. So that's why some of his releases are Blu-ray and some of them are 4K. If he can make it look better, he'll do it. If not, he won't do it. Did you guys see the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K? You actually watched the new 4K? Yeah.
I haven't yet.
I watched it this past Tuesday.
Yeah. I don't know if it was like new, like the buyer, like you just got it type thing, but I remember watching it going, this is the best it's ever looked for me.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. I mean, I didn't think it was like mind blowing, but I definitely thought it was the best it's ever looked. And the biggest thing for that release for me was the sound. I got the Atmos set up in here, and I could really tell, not through the whole movie, but there was certain scenes that you could really run through the woods with a chainsaw, shit like that. This is the best it's ever sounded for sure. So I enjoyed the hell out of it. I have no complaints with it.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm trying to recall everything I talked to him about. I talked to him about the Thriller Cruel Picture debacle with the Synapse versus Vinegar Syndrome and all that stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to really go into that because Dead Pit is going to be having Don May back on, and I know they want to go into that. I don't really want to take the legs out from under him, but it was very interesting what he had to say about that whole thing. You know, and he's the nicest guy in the world. He wasn't angry or anything like that. But yeah, I just talked to him about him. Like I talked to him about, like I said, 4K scans, and he said he talked about some other companies. I don't want to mention any names that are package oriented versus quality of the disc oriented. And we talked about the Terminator 2 Steelbook. You guys remember the Terminator 2 Steelbook with the horrible scan and everything? He said, I know the disc is trash. I don't care. I bought the release because it's awesome. And that was like, I was like, all right, this is my guy. He's one of us. We all did the same shit. Right. We knew the disc was trash, but you know, we had to buy it anyway.
It's a goddamn shame with that movie that they just can't get it right. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's really odd to me, and it's more
maybe with Cameron coming out with The Abyss and all that shit this year, maybe he'll look back at Terminator 2 and do something with it. I mean, those other ones turn out great or something. I don't know.
That James Cameron and William Friedkin, they both had the same deal, so that's screwing up a lot of stuff. Because I don't know if you remember, Bug was supposed to come to 4K from Kino, and that just got canceled. Because William Friedkin didn't like the timetable or whatever it was. He has to come and personally oversee the deal to get the scan and whatnot. So he mentioned something. I forget a release he was trying to do from William Friedkin, and the same thing happened where it was like it was all good until it was time for him to do something, and it just didn't happen. Yeah, but I can tell you, he did tell me they are working on a Street Trash 4K. That's confirmed for sure. And they are working on a Deadly Spawn release, but that's been confirmed forever. But there's issues.
I can't remember if that's 2017 or 2018 that he teased that on Instagram when he was on there, because he's gone now. But
yeah,
my God,
he did tell me the materials suck for it.
Yeah,
and there's you know them Synapse, they're going to do it right. And he even joked about how long everything takes. And he said, "Listen, it's me and one other guy, and the other guy's a lawyer." So it's basically me, and I don't want to put shit out and, have problems, like, he started to mention, I said, you mean like these companies? And I named off names. I said, with Synapse, at least, Second Sight too, for the most part, once you get the disc, it's right.
Yeah.
And it's going to be perfect.
I've had a chance to really like talk with him like that. When he was on Instagram, I did talk to him a little bit, but never like in depth like you did today. You said you would talk to him for about 40 minutes or whatever, 45 minutes. I'd love to be able to do that, but yeah, he's a perfectionist. Like when you get whatever it is that they're releasing, it's going to be flawless.
Yeah. I accosted him basically.
Oh no, not
they're definitely a quality over quantity type company, and I appreciate the hell out of that.
Yeah,
anything I've ever got, it's been great. So
yeah, there was like it was weird because I when I walked in, I thought that looks like Don May Jr., but he's been apparently deathly ill for months, and he's just kind of getting back to his feet. And I was asking about, I saw the copies of Street Trash on the table. I said, aren't you guys doing a 4K of this? Hasn't that been announced? And then up pops Don May from behind this little display there, like the fucking Wizard of Oz, and said, yes and no, maybe, we're working on it. There's some issues, and I basically grabbed him by the arm like Karen from Goodfellas and pulled him to the side and just talked his ear off for about 40 minutes. But, luckily the convention was kind of winding down and it wasn't busy. But like I said, I'm trying to remember all the things shotgun, all the things he told me. But I mean, we literally just boom, 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 boom for 40 minutes, like about everything. But
he finally said, if I give you a Frankenhooker shirt, will you go away?
Will you leave? Take this shirt and get out of here.
Nice talking. Here's a shirt. Piss off.
He couldn't have been a nicer guy. I mean, like I said, he's one of us, and that was what was really refreshing. But he is going to do the Dead Pit podcast. I talked to him about that. He's been, putting it off because he's been sick and all that stuff. And let's see, Anthony Swarnmore, Kindred Steelbook is sick. Yeah. Has anybody seen the movie, The Kindred? How is that?
Haven't seen it.
I've seen it twice as I've got that. It's great.
Oh, okay.
I watched it twice as I got that Steelbook. I enjoyed it. I always liked the movie. I thought it looked fun.
Not overly gory. It's more like it's more gooey. lot of slime and
yeah,
things.
Yeah, it's definitely not a gore fest by no means.
Rather than gore, but great effects, and I mean the disc is incredible looking.
Yeah. I remember seeing it back in theaters. I've always been a fan of it, and I hadn't seen it in years and years and years till I got that release. So I've watched it twice since. Once alone.
I think Tony's got it. I think I sent it to you, didn't I?
Yeah, you got it the last time you went to the convention.
Yeah. He said Don May said that there were scalpers at the last Cinema Wasteland that bought Tombs of the Blind Dead and put them on eBay and marked them OOP, like for $300 immediately, even though they weren't even in print basically at that point. It hasn't even been released. It was a pre-release.
Yeah, that's how I got mine. I had somebody out there because I knew it was going to come out, but I'm just an asshole and I can't wait. So I knew somebody out there and had them pick it up for me, and they sent it to me before the release. And people were just buying them, and it was a good month, I think, before Synapse actually put them on the website. So kind of their fault. I hate to say that, but they had them at the convention and they don't put it on the website for a month. That's what that's what scalpers do.
Yeah. Well, I bought it. I bought 5 copies at that same convention last year. I remember I reached out to you, and you'd already had one coming to
you. No, I got.
No, you didn't get it from me. I reached out to you and told you that I was going to be there, and I was buying some. If you needed one, you were already getting it. But I sent them all over the country. But it never occurred to me to scalp one for some reason. My stupid ass.
No, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it for the exact price that you paid for it.
Yeah. It's a real good business model I got here. I buy them for 50, I sell them for 50. I'm killing it.
Lost on the shipping.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this. Another thing that was interesting there. I went to the Severn table, of course. I can't not go to the Severn table.
Did they have?
And they had a big
the Black Friday exclusive.
They had a big spot where it was. They just sold the last copy. And David Gregory was not there. I asked the head of the Severn guys. It's the same Severn guys at every convention. And I asked the head of the guy, I said, what is the deal with this? Because this wasn't available. This was supposed to be Black Friday only. What happened? He goes, Black Friday online store only. Just the online store Black Friday weekend only. That's what he said. He said it was probably in the fine print somewhere, and you guys just missed it. But it was only for online Black Friday. It will only be available online during that Black Friday.
Did you happen to ask him why the site said slip box?
I didn't ask him about the box. I just at that point I was like, okay, at that point I was like, okay, that's what we're doing now. It's just not. You can sell it anywhere else, just not online. Cool. I don't know, but yeah, they had a big stack of them. They sold out quick.
Of course they did, because it goes for on eBay.
It goes for,
and they'll probably be back online eventually.
It'll be
on the returning convention stock Black Friday, halfway to Black Friday, something like that.
I mean, I think they did that with Blood on Satan's Claw. I think it was available. I mean, every time they have a sale, it keeps popping up.
The last 12 times, 12 sales, they find more copies.
And we still have some in the back.
Tony, it's really a nice slip. It's not the greatest folk horror movie. It's good, but it's not like, the crazy good ones like a Wicker Man or something like that. And it's very tame, also for,
I love that movie. I love Blood on Satan's Claw.
Well, that figures.
Yeah,
Now, what are you doing with the Wicker Man 4K? Are you going to upgrade, or are you going to keep your imprint set?
It depends what's included. I mean, if it just ends up, they're doing 4K of all 3 cuts, which is fantastic. It just depends what is in addition to that, because the imprint set is incredible. I don't really see what else they can do extra wise that hasn't already been done, but if they do something extra, or that missing footage that Christopher Lee swears by actually appears, that's a whole different story.
Yeah. And it's Studio Canal or Second Sight doing that? Studio Canal, right?
It's not Second. Well, it's Studio Canal doing the transfers. I don't know exactly who or what it will be releasing. I don't know if it'll just be a Studio Canal release, or if people will be licensing it from them. but it's supposed to do a festival run. Well, not festival run, theater runs in Europe. I think starting in May, and September is supposed to be physical release, but there were no details yet of who or how it was being done.
Yeah, Studio Canal does a really good job with their steelbooks, so I'm really hoping they'll do a steelbook.
I love steelbooks.
Yeah, I know you do.
Watch the video, Tony.
I will.
But no, they seem to be doing a lot more transfers for. It seems like every time I turn a Scream Factory 4K over, it says Studio Canal at the back. So seems like they're doing it. One thing I wanted to ask Tony, did you ever go through your 4K set of Henry Portrait of the Serial Killer?
I did.
Because I feel like there was almost no special features on it. I bought it. I didn't buy the limited edition. I bought the standard edition, but I assumed it was going to be the same disc. There was almost like nothing on it.
I don't remember any. I don't remember a lot of special features on it.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask that. This is odd, but let's check the chat.
I know the limited edition has a ton.
Yeah, so maybe so now I got to start buying these stupid limited editions now. You know, they're great. I get it, but I'd rather just have this, the regular Amaray and not all that, the cards and all that shit. But if it's gonna have different features, then all right. Let's see here. Anthony's hoarding more. He says, "Hell yeah, Terminator 2 Steelbook is sick. I regret nothing. And if they make the Terminator another awesome T2 Steelbook with an awful scan, I'll buy that one too."
Yeah, I probably will too.
Sing it loud, sing it proud.
I canceled the one that had the whole arm from the UK.
Oh yeah,
because it was a disaster, and I didn't think I was ever getting it, so I just ended up canceling it. I probably should have not done that, but
I canceled mine too. I wish I would have gotten it.
Yeah, it looked sick.
It looks cool, yeah.
Anthony says he really likes the Kindred. A lot of amazing practical effects in that film. I mean, it's got to be something special for Don May to put all that into it. That was his baby, that release. So what's the story with this Cinema Museum release of Psycho? Is that a real release?
Yeah. Yeah,
it's legit. That's happening because I mentioned that to Gizmo, and I feel like I was lucky that we weren't in the same room with each other. Like, because he's had such problems with that company where he's ordered stuff and you never get it or whatever.
Obviously, this is Martin. This is not Psycho, but it's supposed to be a hard box with a steel book, probably art cards or postcards, lobby cards, whatever the fuck you want to call them, a little bit of extra stuff, and it's supposed to come in a replica house, a replica Psycho house.
Yeah.
They have a pre-order through their Facebook group this past Saturday. It's supposed to come out for the end of the year. It is a legitimate release. It is actually being done.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's this Steelbook artwork.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
It comes in the house.
You say you have to do it through the Facebook group?
It's limited to 400 copies. They have a Facebook group that they do like a pre-sale that you don't actually pay for it. You just throw your name in, and I think this one was 50 copies that were guaranteed, and you just throw your name in, and closer to the release date, it's supposed to come out in December, so like November time, they send you and they reach out to you and send you an invoice to pay it.
That's a good way of doing it.
Yeah, and it will be on their website. I don't know when. I will definitely find out and let you guys know. More closer.
I'm very interested in that.
Yeah, more closer to the release, it will be there, and it'll be like wildfire trying to get it.
Well, what's the controversy? Because I know Gizmo said that they've had big problems delivering before.
Sometimes they've put out stuff, and since they're a small company, you hear about this from other companies. Other bigger companies are ahead of them. If Warner Brothers is doing something, they don't give a shit about Sin Museum. Somebody's doing something, they'll be ahead, and some of their releases have gotten delayed because of that. and it's taken a very long time for them to actually deliver. They do deliver, but it's taken much longer than anticipated.
Yeah, and maybe since this Psycho thing has already been in the past with the Steelbook and everything, maybe it won't be a delay because of that.
Yeah, I know that and talking to the guy's name is Carlo, and talking to him, I think the houses have already been produced, so it's getting everything together and whatnot, or they're finishing producing them.
Why can't I point the right fucking way? I was trying to point at Alan over here.
So what are you doing?
He's in buy mode right now.
I'm the one over here drinking, and you just.
I'm over here trying to point at Alan. It's going because you can see him just over the screen lighting off his face.
Yeah, but they've had their issues, and they've had a lot of pre-orders done, a lot of stuff through that group and through their website that has not come out yet. But they are legitimate. They just had their producing problems like the rest of the world right now.
Yeah, and it's an Italian company, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a friend who owns a custom chainsaw shop. When he orders parts from Italy, it's a calendar year before he gets them. It's just kind of a different culture over there. You know, they're not in a hurry to do anything. So that's kind of it's kind of part of it. It sounds like if you plan on moving, you might not want to put that order in.
Very true.
Let's see who's in the chat. Oh, it's blowing up here.
I didn't do it.
It's getting huge. Okay. Mech Pilot 77. The Steelbook of the Kindred includes a DVD and CD soundtrack? I believe so. It's at least the DVD also.
I think
Blu-ray and DVD. I haven't opened it yet.
It's not within reach right now. I'd fall over if I tried to grab it.
Let's see. Vinicio. What's up, man?
Oh! What's going, brother?
Chris C. Evening, everybody. Quick hi before I got to go back to work. Cool, man.
Oh, ouch. Work. I do have that tomorrow.
Yeah. Vinicio, fuck Severn, they're still lying. Yeah, to them it's not a lie. To everybody else, it is a lie. I don't know what.
To them, it's not a lie, and to them, we're cardboard collectors.
Yeah, we're all
that keep them in business.
Yeah, cardboard enthusiasts.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah. I can tell you from here on, if there's another option, I'll be buying that option. Like the Changeling's getting a nice 4K from Second Sight. I would go that route over the Severn 4K of the Changeling. Vinicio, same with Combat Shock also. They probably had that same deal with it being only a Black Friday thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Ray saying hey to Vinicio. Chris C says, by the way, yes, there was a movie from 1981 also called The Fan with Michael Biehn. We were talking about The Fan last night, if that was a remake or not, you know. He says that it's a Scream Factory as well. So whatever it was also a Scream Factory. We were talking about at the time. All notes. Haven't watched the video yet, but it must be a lot of It's a lot of Steelbooks. It's a lot of it's more of a video about being a beverage enthusiast than it's a Steelbook collector. He's like, these are mangoes, by the way. Don't freak out. And you can just tell he's feeling pretty good by the end of the video. And he just, I don't know. It's a good video, man. That's Chuck Unplugged there.
As I said, I may regret it.
Yeah, like I said, that video is going to cost you subscribers.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll deal with it.
You'll live. Chubbs loves movies. What's up, guys? Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah. Which you mean the Tombs of the Blind Dead? I think I bought 5 and I sent them to Brian and yeah, there's
the 81 fan.
Yeah. I sent them all over the place. Tony, I sent a couple to. Let's see. Anthony's Horror More. I had that Psycho Steelbook already, but that house that it comes in looks incredible. Yeah. I was shocked. I sent that to Gizmo. I'm going, yeah, this looks like something you'd like. And he's like, no, that company's horrible. They're this, they're that, and never got his money back on a couple of releases. I don't know the details. I'm sure something happened there. Micio. Right on. Oh, here we go. We mentioned Severin. Trini's got to pop in. Severin had no problems with taking my money for a cardboard, but not sending it to me. I will never support them. I know Trini had a big issue with Severin. It's all in how you handle things too. Like, you're gonna go on a podcast and mock your core business, your core customers that buy all your stuff, and call them cardboard freaks or whatever it was. And like I said, I talked to Don May about that whole beef with him and Vinegar Syndrome and everything, and it really comes down to who handled it better. Even from the outside looking in, he's over there just going, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm selling titles. I just sent a bunch to Amazon and whatnot, and they're posting nasty remarks about him and his company and his substandard practices and all this stuff on their social media. And knowing what I know now, the whole thing seems ridiculous. We're not planning on doing a long one. I want to see if these guys got any pickups or anything. But it's a school night for Tony's off work tomorrow, but he's got a bunch of stuff to do. Chuck's got to go in. Alan may never go back to work.
Yeah, I may not. I'm about on Friday. I'm off tomorrow. It's hit or miss. I don't know. I ain't decided yet.
His collecting habits says that's a lie.
Yeah, there you go.
He has to work.
Tony, did you grab this? Did you get the box of Burt?
I want to get it eventually, but I did not get it.
The man, the myth, the mustache man, and you get an air freshener. That smells like my dad.
Oh yeah.
Smells like Brute.
And honk if you love Burt. I mean, come on, man, you got to get this.
Well, Tony, did you get any titles in recently?
I got my Vinegar Syndrome titles in.
I'll take you to full screen here.
That's you.
Got Breathless, which I rewatched this. I hadn't seen it since I saw it in the theater when it was first released. It was good. It wasn't as good as I remember it being, but it was good. I got Undead.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I haven't checked that out. I got my focus on this past purchase was things that were getting really low in numbers. I got Uncle Kent 2.
I've heard that's not a good one.
I heard that it was a good one, so I'm not really sure.
I think Gizmo said he hated it, so it might be great, honestly.
These are facts.
When I Consume You. Not sure what that's about. And then I've got this for the packaging. The first VCR.
Yeah, I got that. That's a nice release. I haven't watched it yet, but it's a nice, cool looking release.
Yep. And I got Amnesia.
That's an
This wasn't a Vinegar Syndrome. This right here was from Orbit DVD.
Yeah.
This is the one I asked Brad to check the trailer out for. It seemed pretty interesting.
I watched the trailer. It looked like kind of a Gizmo movie almost. Really ambiguous type of thing.
And I was dumb. I bought 2 of them, not remembering that I had already bought it once. So I have 2 of those. So I was trying to figure out if anybody would be interested in the other one.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream it illegally or otherwise and watch it. It did look interesting.
Yeah.
What about you, Chuck? Did you get anything in?
Just recently after the last update video I did, I got Martin in. Haven't gotten anything else yet.
Yeah.
I did last year with Vinegar Syndrome. I did the $6 translucent slip. They put something up this time of VS Crap, which I thought was hilarious. I bought whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, I bought it too. Yeah,
because it'll be something, and I like that they put at the bottom like, if you don't buy it, you're not getting it. Basically, it's not a part of your subscription.
Or you can get it. You can get it for $100 on eBay or whatever it is. Did you look into that, Tony?
Yeah, I looked. I just couldn't figure it out.
It's $10, and then they're supposed to send you something at the end of the year.
I'm assuming last year it was the slip for Invisible Maniac. That was the killer one. I'm assuming it's $10. I'm guessing like a slip box, like they did for Bio Zombie.
Yeah,
something like a little bit extra. But who knows? Who knows with them? That it'll be something. But somebody at some point, come November or whatever like that, will be bitching and moaning, saying, "I didn't know what it was. Oh, why don't subscribers just get it?"
Yeah. Now you know that if they put these little things up, you have to buy them, because otherwise you're gonna be pretty upset.
Yeah, and $10 is nothing, right?
Well, yeah, it's $10 plus tax, no shipping, and they're gonna ship it out at the end of the year, whatever it is.
Yeah, because they know you can buy something, so they'll just ship it with whatever the hell you order.
You'll throw it in your order,
Right.
yeah.
And it's too late for it now. Is it already gone?
No, it's there.
Is it?
No limit. It's available. Yeah, it's limited to one per person. There's no limit to it. They didn't set a limit saying, "Oh, it's limited to this many copies." It's available until like noon tomorrow.
Okay, I'll probably just get it then.
Yeah, if you look on the screen, it's the cage with all the prints in it.
Yeah, I watched
on that.
I watched all that stuff, read all that stuff.
That PS is hilarious. I was fucking dying.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Some chat here. Oh, yeah, Vinicio. He said he's done with Severin also. I mean, I don't blame anybody, man. I'm a degenerate. I just bought 3 titles from him from the convention. I'm going to pick and choose. If there's something I have to have, I've got to have it, obviously. But
I'm interested in that box set they got coming. I forget it's with Lady Frankenstein. I forget the name of the box set, but I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. I have Lady Frankenstein already. I don't know the other titles. I'm interested, but I'm definitely not buying it from them because they won't let me.
that is also...
I am banned from Severin.
That's an abomination. That makes no sense. And I'm gonna get banned because
really ban me from buying from them.
Chuck will get a hold of me when he wants to buy something from Severin, and then I'll buy it, and then I'll send it to Chuck. You know, that's how bad it's gotten over there. Like, and they're literally going, "Hey, you can buy from us, and you can't."
Yeah, the reason they're what was it? Is it Andy Milligan?
I think it was. It was the
Milligan box set. I opened it up and it literally fell apart. It completely fell apart, and I messaged them saying, "Guys, this literally just fell apart. Can I get a replacement?" They ignored me. I waited about a week. I messaged them again saying, "Guys, anybody, like, this whole thing fell apart, sent them pictures and all that stuff." They ignored me. I messaged them like 3 times over the course of a month, and finally told my last message, like, "Guys, like, I think when it came out, it was $140.
Yeah.
I said, if you guys don't answer me, like, I have to file a claim. Like, it was $140. I just want a replacement. I'll send this one back to you. I don't care."
Yeah.
And they just decided to ignore me. So I filed a claim. I got my money back. And for that, they banned me. Good model.
That's ridiculous.
I can't go to the manufacturer. It's obviously their fuck up. But you guys want to ignore that? Sorry. Fuck you.
That's an interesting approach to business.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, well, you know, Disney Movie Club banned me. You know why they banned me? Because I spent thousands and thousands of dollars. I bought too much.
Disney politely asked Tony not to come back.
Banning. I can't beat that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I can see that business meeting. What's on the agenda today? We're going to ban our highest paying customer.
Yeah.
This guy has bought all of our titles.
Everyone.
I have 9,000 movies. Fuck him.
He's buying too many titles. We think he's some kind of fraudster or something. It's something bad's happening here. We're not going to risk it. We gotta say goodbye.
He makes $78 billion a year. It is not enough, Tony. Fuck that guy. He's taking $17 away from us.
Yeah, it was really. It's just funny to me. Politely asked to leave the Disney Movie Club. Oh man,
what's the world coming to?
Oh man,
real man about
Vinicio. I have the logo tattooed on my arm, and I'm done with their BS. Damn. Wow.
Time to cover that shit up.
It's like, what is that Be a Man skit where he's like, if you meet a woman that you have to sleep with both eyes open around her, get her name tattooed on you. Be a man.
Be a man.
Yeah. Mech Pilot, Severin's Violence Treats box was awesome. Dude, they make great stuff. I'm not, I can't say that I don't like their stuff, but man, I don't like, somebody insult me for buying their stuff and going, hey, wait a minute, we thought this was different. Well, it's like, well, does it matter? It's almost like those people that say, you know, something comes damaged and they'll go, well, is the disc okay?
Right.
Is that the only thing I bought was the disc?
On this, and it's kind of fucked up. You guys might, well, is the disc okay? Does it play?
The whole thing.
You know, Best Buy tried that. Best Buy tried that with me a few times with their Steelbooks. I said, well, you know, I paid $38 because of this packaging. I could have bought the movie cheaper than that. So yeah, the packaging is what I bought. I want my replacement.
But Best Buy, it's like they're trained to give you shit if you do a return.
Oh, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought this, that all the haunt set from Severin, Chuck got it in and he unboxed it. And like one of the discs was kind of loose in it and he thought it was falling apart. And you could see him turn pale white. It was happening again.
I didn't think it was falling apart. I think it was just missing. It was so far inside of it. I was like,
That was hilarious. It really was. Oh man. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm eating fruit right now.
Yeah, that alcohol-soaked fruit.
Yeah.
Chubbs loves movies. Tony contributed to Disney more than Mickey Mouse. Yeah. And they said kick rocks. I don't know. We don't know what you're doing, but we don't like it. Whatever happens. Guys, appreciate you coming on. I'm sure I'm forgetting 1,000 things Don May told me. Like I said, the Street Crash 4K, I know he told me that's coming for sure, but they're having issues with the rights, something to do with it. I don't remember what the deal is. Don May, the T's have got to be all crossed, the I's have all got to be dotted, or he's not going to put it out and have a problem. And he reiterated that, you know, he can't stand the disc replacements and all this stuff, and we all get it. And I'm sure it takes forever, but you know. And it's going to be quality.
Thriller debacle. I'm sure he's even more worried about all that shit.
Yeah. As soon as I end the stream, I'm going to tell you all about it. I just don't want to. I don't want to take the legs out from Dead Pit's stream because Dead Pit had him on. They have a really great video interview of Don May Jr. It's a long one, but they go into everything. And like I said, you can tell he's just one of us. He's a weirdo that buys the junk that we buy, the same thing. And Dead Pit, Don May's been deathly ill, and he hasn't been able to do that because they've been planning on doing another one and talk about the Thriller and all this stuff. And I don't want to take the legs out from underneath their thing, but it is very interesting, and definitely look for that upcoming. I know Alan just did a review video today. It's a good review of Fear, Paul Walker. Mark Wahlberg, his autobiography. His autobiography, Fear, at least the third act. There's no script. They just let him go for that one. Gore.
That's still a fun movie, man. It holds up. It holds up really well, man. Y'all go check out that review. So
William Peterson, man. William Peterson's really underrated as an actor. For some reason, he's been in a lot of great movies and a lot of great work, and nobody cares. You know. But,
it's a hell of a cast, man. It's a good '90s thriller. Really is. Holds up well.
Yeah. Sure, caught up on chat. Let's see. Brian Goes Blue. What the hell did you get, Brad? Just tuned in now. I got 5 titles. The Kindred Steelbook. Invaluable with the Slip. That new documentary. And then 3 Severin titles. Zombie 4. Zombie 3, and Theater Bazaar. But I mainly just spent my time costing Don May Jr. at his table.
Getting a free T-shirt.
Got a free T-shirt too. I got a free Frankenhooker.
Please leave me alone. Free T-shirt.
Yeah, please take this and you're scaring me, dude. Trini, I open all my Best Buy Steelbooks at the counter. There you go.
So I do the same thing. Only when I'm returning the damaged Steelbook, then I'll open it at the counter for my replacement.
That's the original.
Oh, okay. That's a boot, right?
No, this was actually put out by the people that did the documentary. They were selling it only on eBay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. I just saw it at the table, and I talked to
copies about 5 times.
Yeah.
Although the dirt was only the first 100. I have the dirt.
Yeah. Brian goes blue. I could have bent back the Kindred Steelbook. I know you don't care too much about packaging. Yeah. Brian got
a deal on it, I'm sure.
Yeah, Brian got the Kindred Steelbook early on, and it looked like somebody ran it over with a car.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, but Synapse took care of it and got a new one.
It's pretty bad.
And they didn't want it back. Can you believe that? They didn't want the damaged one back, unlike those guys over at Viavision who want all their damaged product sent all the way back to Australia, just in case, just so you don't steal it. You don't want to win one on them.
God damn.
Yeah.
Every live stream, that stupid salsa has to be mentioned, doesn't it?
If I'm on it, it does. Alan just doesn't even respond anymore. He's just like, here, get it out of your system.
Yeah. My goal is not to bitch about it no more, but it's hard when it comes up not to say something. But
yeah, Brian says they let him keep it. It was surprised. If you saw this thing, it looks like a letter C. I mean, it's literally just or a U. It's completely destroyed. They said, yeah, you can keep it. Don't worry about it. But anything you guys got coming up before we get out of here? Like I said, Gore Forever just got a new Steelbook video out. It's hilarious. Definitely check that out. Tony puts out a video every day.
Yeah.
He just did his letterbox monthly thing. And he talks about killer goats in it.
Yeah.
Look for his thoughts on that. He loved it.
No, we did.
I got the roundtable tomorrow on Ken's channel for what we purchased in March. On Wednesday we have the induction of Ken into the Physical Media Hall of Fame on Bob's channel. Then on Thursday I'll be live streaming from my channel with the with Ken and with Bob. So
say the name. The group name.
Mid-Levolution. Mid-Levolution.
That's a cute name for your boy band there.
Yeah.
If Tony's involved, I'm gonna check it out. Like I said, Alan got the reviews he's doing now. Definitely check those out. It's the best thing he does on YouTube is the reviews, and you never get him to do them. He's got a great thriller review out. If you want to know anything about that movie, he's got a great one for The Battery. Not many people have seen The Battery. That's a good little underground, super low budget movie.
Yeah.
And he just did Fear, so check that out. And it's been about an hour. We plan on doing about an hour. Like I said, it's a school night, so I'm going to jump off here. But I appreciate these guys coming on short notice and doing this. And we'll be back with some more later. See ya.
Y'all take care.
See ya.